Welcome to the learning module, Amending Unraveled. Amending legislation can be the most intimidating process in the legislature. Maybe because of so many unfamiliar words and phrases, and several terms that refer to the same thing. For instance, amending order is also called General Orders in the House, 14th Order in the Senate, 12th Order in the House, General Calendar in the Senate, and Committee of the Whole in both the House and Senate. Amending legislation simply means to change legislation. Once a bill receives a bill number, the only way to change the bill is through amendment. The smart legislative insider needs to be comfortable with the amending process because much amending occurs during session as bills are fine-tuned for final passage or rejection. Bills can only be amended with the approval of the entire body. A standing committee can recommend a bill be sent to the amending order, and a member can move that a bill be sent to the amending order, but once there, it must wait for everyone to agree that it needs to be changed. Let's unravel the amending process. First, a bill goes to the amending order. The House uses the phrase place on general orders because general orders is the order of business in the House where amending occurs. Because the body does not go into the general orders order of business every day, the 12th order in the House and the 14th order in the Senate, the bill is added to an amending or general orders calendar with other bills awaiting their amending destiny. Because the amending order is complex and time-consuming, the body goes into this order of business only when a sufficient number of bills are on the calendar or a very important bill needs immediate attention. Traditionally, the majority leadership decides when to go into the amending order. Usually the body is given at least 1 day's notice. This gives members the opportunity to submit additional amendments. If all goes according to plan, on the designated amending day, members find an amending packet on their desk when they arrive in the chamber. Later, during the floor session, the body goes into the amending order and resolves itself into Committee of the Whole. An important distinction here. The amending order and Committee of the Whole are not the same thing. This is where it starts to get complicated. The presiding officer steps down from the podium and the designated chairman of the Committee of the Whole takes the gavel. Now, the body is no longer in a floor session, but in a meeting. This is important to understand because the meeting has different rules than a floor session. A few of these meeting rules include no roll call votes are taken, time to debate the amendments is limited, and only the results, not the details, of the meeting are reported and published in the journal. After the members have debated all of the amendments, or a motion is made to hold amendments to next time by the beg, leave, sit term, the Committee of the Whole is dissolved, the designated chairman returns to his seat, the presiding officer returns to the podium, and the designated chairman reports to the body the outcome of their deliberations. For further information about the amending process, go to House and Senate Rules and also view more legislative learning modules including Engrossing Explained, What is Concurrence, Committee of the Whole, and Deciphering Bill Numbers. Now that you understand how the amending order works, continue to increase your legislative IQ by studying all of the learning modules in the Legislative Learning Lab.